Welcome to Tarkov. You just bought the game and you're like, oh, what do I do? You've played. You've been destroyed. Your soul hurts. You cried maybe. You were scared. And all of that. So what I'm here to show you is how to go from absolute scared shitless to level 52, looking for action, looking to destroy the next victim. So let's start. What I recommend as a new player is that you just jump in the game like you did without anything. Who cares? Just go in. Just go in and explore. Just go in and take all the information that you can take. Because the most valuable thing in Tarkov, in my opinion, is information. And there's like a few types of information that we're interested in. Map knowledge, player behavior, what you're able to do, and what you're not able to do, and finding balance in all those things as a player. It's I wouldn't say irrational, but it's dreaming if you think you're just going to get into the game fully geared, destroy other players, if you don't even know where to look, where they're coming from. And how you died. So you have to understand all of that. And it doesn't matter if the game wipes after a while, because it does. It keeps wiping. And you restart everything. I used to care. Like at some point I remember I was like, all this progress is gonna go, and felt a little bit like cheated. But you become so good at a certain point, and your economy, your personal economy, becomes so good, or good enough to a point where it can sustain your builds, and you will just jump back into the game when that happens and progress very naturally, almost automatically, mostly automatically. But first we have to understand these four things. Let's look at a few things that helped me not be so scared at first. So you want to be going into the map without gear fear. A lot of players have gear fear. They're scared to lose something. They'll just jump in with a hatchet like this and do their things and not be scared of anything. And that's okay. You can do that. You're not going to be very effective at killing anything. Everything wants to kill you, and you just have to get close to them, but they can hear you and see you. You're not going to be very effective. So the first thing I suggest you do is lower your volume. It sounds counterintuitive for a lot of better players because they want to hear, but as a new player, everything scares you. Like bing, bang, boom, bow, bow, bow. You're like, what? And then when you get headshotted and it sounds like it's coming from your own room, you know, that jump scares you. And that frightens people, right? Rightfully so. So lower your volume and don't be scared to lose. And don't be scared when you lose. You know, just go around, kind of enjoy the moment. Look at the things and run away from problems. Right. This door is locked. Well, can't really do anything. This is customs. When you come here, you'll remember that you can jump this here. It may be hard at first. You can jump over here. Gas station can be populated. So you're that's scary. You're gonna destroy me. You would go like this way and say, no, I don't want to do that. No, please don't shoot me. So what's happening right now is we're learning the map. Right, this is map awareness. And it looks huge at first, but you will find that it's pretty small once you understand the whole perimeter. Then you'll know the place. So how can we learn the map better? Right. Let's go here. We use a tool like my preference, Map Genie. There's other websites, Tarkov tools. Also, look at customs, and this shows you the map of customs. A little bit overwhelming at first. There's a lot of information, but this is a pretty particular map. It tells you really everything that you could find in the map. And I'm sure you can remove some items, but it looks like a static image. I prefer Map Genie. You take customs. You remove everything. Hide everything. Right. So we've been in this area here. We've looked at the gas station. We've moved in the road here and came around the factory shack. And this place is called Skeleton. It's just a skeleton of a building. Sorry. We're here in Skeleton. So we've literally moved, and this is the area where we spawned, and this is where the crates were with the giant thing to pick them up. So we've traveled like all of this already. Right, so this is a wooded area with the dorms, and this is where the warehouses are. There's a little bit of a river a little further. We cross it. We'll get to a container place, kind of management office. And there's a parking with a bunch of cells where you can put stuff. Okay. So, a lot of sounds, very scary. We've reduced the sound. Let me reduce the sound for you here. Like this. And we kind of go around and look around. Oh, this is a scary place right there. That. Uh-oh, we just heard a scav. He's probably seen us. When you hear a scav, he's probably seen you. He did. Over there, shooting. That's gonna attract players. We don't want to fight them because we just have this. That's why bringing a pistol for only 10,000 rubles will really help. We're gonna run away like that. if you engage the scav, there's a good chance you die because you have 0 armor. One shot on your body will probably kill that part and might kill the player. A shotgun shot, for example, that's 8 rounds. 35 points each. If they destroy your thorax, after that it starts destroying the rest. Or like you can't take more damage if that part is blacked out. The little bit of damage kills you. Like you can lose a limb, but you can't lose these 2 parts and then take damage, because that will kill you. Alright, well that area, I mean, there's any area you might find interesting. Maybe you just want to walk around a little more. So we're in this area here with the 2 buildings. There's a door. Oh, the door. Little place. You can look. Might find things. Oh, your pointer appears. When your pointer appears, because there's something. There's dollars under there. If you look around and your pointer appears, that's mostly what we're looking for. Like here, my pointer appears. Oh, there's a thing here. Take it. Someone shoot me? More things. You would take all of this. You see here why having a small backpack is very useful. You can put more things in it, right? Because now I'm full. You can put stuff here that's valuable more. But having a small backpack is almost free. It greatly increases your capacity to bring things with you. Dangerous area. This is called Krakau's. It has meds in it. People like it. A lot of good players will go through those places. Uh-oh. You've heard something. Kind of looking around because I know that where to look now if you want. That's probably a scav. I used cover to leave. Oh, I can't take many of those. There were 2 scavs, one next to me and one past me. I doubt they will shoot me from there, but we're now in one of the places to pass through the river. I'm gonna go on the other side. You see how that was scary? That was really scary. If you have your sound maxed out, it's just so violent. Bah, 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 bah. And you're probably not gonna survive because I just happen to understand a little bit of the AI. You kind of go around it, right? Like we said, map awareness. Understand where you are, where things are. And so from going from A to B ain't gonna have you run around like a lost person. Understanding where players are and their behavior, including the artificial intelligence, scavs. I don't know what the third was. It's like what to do. You want to know what to do. So what are you doing in this map? Like, what's your mission? Right. Our mission right now is to learn and leave. So these are the extractions. We're gonna I'm gonna hide right here as I show you the extractions. Good spot to hide. Nobody's coming from anywhere. The only people who are here would be snipers. Maybe another sniper would look here. And maybe a player who would pass by would look. But that's it's pretty rare. I feel very confident here, and I don't care. So what are these extractions? ZB13. So ZB13 here is part of the fortress. The fortress was the big building next to the scav house, the crack house. It's just underground, and you need a key to get out. I never use it because I just don't bring the key with me. I don't care. But some players will. A lot of players will bring the key for it. Next extraction. I also need to turn on power, but yeah. Dorm VX. Dorm VX is just behind the dorms. It's a pretty chatty area. Players like to go through dorms because there's safes and there's a lot of action and it's fun to fight in a close quarter environment. But just behind it, there's a car. You have to pay a fee. 3,000 or 7,000 rubles to leave. You'll be happy to bring that with you. Put that in your pouch here. If ever you need to leave the map. Next extraction. Crossroads and Trailer Park. Crossroads and Trailer Park are on this side of the map. They're always open. And both of them normally always work. By always work, I mean they don't have question marks next to them. Trailer Park and Crossroads, but Trailer Park, they don't have check marks. Question marks. Question marks are, is it open? It could be open because the map says it's open today or this round. Or if it's the car, for example, the car could be gone for, I don't know how long, 10, 15 minutes because someone took it. Then it might come back. You'll know if the gates are closed or open. The other extractions that we have right now are Ruaf Roadblock and Smuggler's Boat. So Ruaf Roadblock is right here. And we just passed it. But we don't want to go there because scavs are here. And we don't have a weapon to defend ourselves. And it has question marks because if the light isn't open, I have to go further. By the way, I don't think many Tarkov players make tutorials in live games, by the way. But the light doesn't seem open near that truck. And when we passed there, we didn't get an information that this was a checkpoint that I was taking. That's why there's a question mark. It's not open. And Smuggler's Boat is along the river right there. If you keep going, it's on the other side. There's a little fire right here. I love that extraction because sometimes you just want to come here and not necessarily go all the way to Crossroads and Trailer Park. Just check if the fire is lit and you make a stop there. It takes 7 seconds to leave and it doesn't cost anything. So if you've been following, we've passed the river. The train tracks. Sometimes players are confused as to where the train tracks are. We've passed them all the time. Right here. This is the administration's offices. And there is a mission here and valuables here. So players like to come in and go through that, but you need a key. We're not going to hang around. and past that are the lot, like garages. There's a mission here. Make a quick stop here. It's like garage war, like, you know, people put stuff in their garages and some doors are open. You can get some stuff in it. Fine to explore, but there's really not much in this area. Some players definitely go through and find things, and there's scavs to kill. But like I feel like you're kind of closed in, boxed in these two areas. There's really not that much. So this is trailer park. Currently we would be able to extract here. Maybe if we come here. No, I've never taken that extraction. Every time I come here, I look at the thing, it says trailer park. I come here and I'm like, oh no, it's not one. But the truth is, I guess it's right here. You have to go. Oh, here. And we extract. So it doesn't look like much, but we've done a lot. We've gone through customs somewhat. And we've gone through the southern part of customs, which is where most of the stuff is and where some of the action is. The custom is well divided. It has like 5 interesting spots, right? The little house here. Let me start in order. Dorms. There's missions to do here. And players love to fight here. They're really good players, so sometimes it's hard to do your missions there. The gas station is where one of the boss can spawn. There's going to be action wherever the boss is. It can be at dorms, gas station, or in the fortress, which is where we didn't go. We looked at and we said it's dangerous. Not dangerous if there's no one. Crack house, people will come here. This is also a zone where players pass through. Big Red is the office area here. There's some valuables. It's very spread out. Players will go around and try to find other players, and so you kind of have time to do everything, right? Unlike woods, where woods you have to, if you want to fight, you have to come in the middle area here. That's where the boss will be if he spawns. And the rest of it is just scavs and loot, right? So every map will be very different. So we've done a lot. I mean, we're going through customs. We're looking at where the extractions are. We understand, oh, we have to go this way. We have to go this way. It's not important to be successful or not. What's important is to recognize the place and kind of understand where we are. After that, what becomes important is to understand where players are, right? What they want to do, where they're passing. And so you can either avoid it, if you're questing, for example, or go for it if you're looking for combat. But mostly avoid it first.